Well, Jim Zorn is, of course, a franchise icon in the Pacific Northwest. His return to Seattle has been a big story in the NFL this week. And for more on that, we check in on the field with the third member of our broadcast team, Nichelle Turner.
Well, hey, fellas, try to wrap your brain around this, okay? You're the first quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks franchise. Your name's up on the Ring of Honor. You were the quarterback coach here for 7 years, and you were just inducted into the Washington State Hall of Fame. Now you're the head coach of the Washington Redskins, returning home for the first time against your former team. It's mind-blowing, right? Well, according to Jim Zorn, not so much. Zorn arrived here at Quest Field very early this morning, and he headed to the visitors' locker room. He told us, though, he refused to get too excited about this whole thing. He said that he made a conscious decision this week to stay focused and stay with his current team. He didn't see anybody or talk to anybody until early this morning. And guys, you said he was going to be focused, but you know he's got to be geeked to be back. Back to you.
Well, Nichelle, thanks. He has done a pretty good job downplaying it, but I'm sure there are a lot of things buzzing through that man's active mind at this moment.
Oh, no question. You were here as a player, the first ever quarterback for this franchise. You've coached here for a long time. Your name is up in the stadium. A lot of memories for him. He can try to downplay it all he wants, but I'm sure it's burning inside of him.
Well, Jim Zorn and Mike Holmgren they've taken on the persona of the two characters in the Spy versus Spy cartoon strip in Mad Magazine. One guy scheming against the other, trying to blow up a bridge. The other guy rolling a stick of dynamite in front of the other guy's offensive unit. It has been punch and counter punch to the tune of a 17-17 tie in Seattle. Sean Sweezum is 1 for 2 today. Missed from 43, made from 26. This is from 22 yards out. And the lead. The Redskins take a 20-17 lead with 9:19 left to play. Liddell Betts in his place, and Betts is taken down by Baraka Atkins. Seahawks say they've got the football. That, in fact, whistled dead. Or is it Scott Green trying to decipher through?
They're trying to block it all out. All the Redskins are saying down. Seahawks are saying no. They've got the ball, and you got to back everybody up. Get everybody back.
Seahawks football! Oh, after some deliberation, they say the ball was, in fact, fumbled by Betts.
Wow, and where'd the ball come out? There's the ball on the ground there. Liddell Betts never was down. He was on top of a Seahawks player when that ball came out. You can see he's on top of Baraka Atkins, and then that ball just comes out. Liddell Betts nothing ever touches the ground. Watch his knees. Nothing ever comes down. He's on top of Atkins.
On the play. First down.
I think it was Brian Russell who actually pulls this ball out right here, just fighting. That ball comes out. That's a fumble.
Inside of 2 minutes, and anything reviewable would have to come from the booth, and apparently they've seen all they need to see upstairs, and it is a fumble that gives Seattle 11th hour life. Just the second turnover of the afternoon, and Mike Holmgren gets the break he was hoping for. Seattle out of timeouts. Under a minute and a half as they start to drive after the fumble at the 21. Hasselbeck is intercepted. Sean Springs.
Wow. That's the same thing that happened last week in their game against Arizona.
It's the former Seahawk, the former first-round choice of the Seattle Seahawks.
And then that's unlike Matt Hasselbeck. Looks like he just had a predetermined read that he was going to throw this ball on the corner route. Sean Springs is right in front of him.
Oh, Matt is furious.
Either he thought Corn Robinson was going to run a different route.
That's going to do it. We didn't see anything of Sean Alexander, the all-time Seahawks leading rusher, now wearing a Redskins uniform. But a couple of Redskins, former Seattle Seahawks, factor prominently in the win for Washington. Two old friends and former colleagues, and it's Jim Zorn that earns the win in Seattle this afternoon. JC, Nichelle, and I are back right after this.